Scorpio, this is your March 2021 spirit reading. Seems pretty obvious that you are ready to be done with this month before it even starts. You'd like to sleepwalk through it. You've got quite a few things to deal with that you'd rather not. There's an aspect to it that about midway, when you get to about day 12, 14, it feels like the month is dragging on and you can't catch a break. You've got details to deal with. It feels like you're the only one taking care of things. But right around week 3, you're going to see some light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to get some help from family, friends, and they will remind you, just spending a little time with those people, whoever they may be, they will remind you what life is about, and you'll be able to get back on track more easily. Right now, it just feels like drudgery, and every second is excruciating. It won't last. It won't last too long. I think the most important takeaway for you is to get a hold of that friend or family member who's been offering to help you with something, and get their help. Get their help. When you start to feel like this is all drudgery, just whatever you need to do to contact them and say, hey, could you help me with this thing? So their help is going to be the thing that turns you around, that brings you to a point where you feel like you really can make it through. March will not last forever. When you ask for help, this is critical. When you ask for help, that is when things begin to turn around. That is when you're going to feel much better about your surroundings and the tasks ahead of you. It feels like you're just trudging through some last bit of karma or something that just seems to take forever to be done. And part of your karmic task here is to learn to ask for help. And that's a very significant part of your journey in March. I think when you get into April, most of this will be behind you, and you will feel much lighter. Hi Scorpio, this is your March 2021 one-card reading. But before I even pull a card, Scorpio, it feels like you're going through tough times right now, and it's not the obvious. There are some things that you've recently experienced that, very clearly not good. but you just seem to be in the throes of processing quite a lot. Your card is the Nine of Rods. So just a reminder, I read cards intuitively and visually. I do not necessarily go by the book, although sometimes those meanings do coincide. So we have the Nine of Rods for the month of March. This card is saying to me that you've already been through a lot, and you've got yourself really guarded for what is yet to come. You're trying to process troubles that are not yours right now. I see you identifying with people around you, trying to make sense of what they're going through. And while this is a very good exercise for you, Scorpio, it may not benefit you beyond that. So keep in mind, you're doing good work for your soul. I hesitate to say that it's not benefiting you. It is benefiting you. And maybe that's the crux of this reading right now. That even though it seems all meaningless to be considering other people's situations and what they're going through and having empathy for them and sharing their pain, it may seem like you're just spinning your wheels and gaining nothing from it. But it is beneficial to you because it's really part of your karmic path to not just see vividly what others are going through, which you do quite adeptly, Scorpio. You are able to pinpoint with laser vision the situations of others. But also this going deeper thing that you're doing right now and processing and analyzing what others are going through. This is opening up a new world to you, and well, it may seem to be causing you undue suffering. It is also creating connections with others that you have not imagined possible before. So what I'm getting is that you want to do this, you need to do this, because you need those connections that you will be able to make from having done this work. And this work that you're doing now may not be related, like while you're processing what so-and-so is going through, this may not be the same so-and-so whose relationship, you will benefit from going down the road. This is just an example, like the universe is setting in front of you an example of how this particular situation works for this person. And further down your path, you will find a person in a similar situation who you really do need to bond with. And this is what's happening. You're being prepared for future interactions that are going to be beneficial for you and the other people you meet up with. So I'm hoping that made some sense for you, Scorpio, and wishing you the very best through the month of March, because I know that it's a little bit painful for you right now. Just understand that it will pass, and what you're going through will benefit you in the future. All right. That was your March 2021 one-card reading, and this has been your general overall reading for March for you, Scorpio. I'm looking forward to seeing you in April. Thank you.